Welcome to the reaction for the series finale for Series 7 of Doctor Who. This is crazy that we are here, especially because Series 7 has been a bit of an odd one, obviously, with it being split into two parts and feeling like two completely different series. We have officially entered the phase where I am now going to be really scared of losing 11 every episode until it happens, because I, obviously have no idea when he leaves. I don't know if he's in the 50th. I don't know anything about the 50th. And I feel like it could happen at any time now because we've had, 3 series with him. And that it seems like time might be about up, which makes me nervous. And I did watch the prequel minisodes right before this that tie into this episode. So I'm really intrigued, really excited to, especially with the name of this episode, get more information on the Doctor, but also hopefully get more information on Clara as well, which it seems like we might based on the She Said, He Said minisode. So fingers crossed. And let's just get into it.
What kind of idiot would try and steal a faulty TARDIS?
The Doctor. Yay! Oh my God!
Doctor?
Yes? What is it? What do you want?
Sorry, but you're about to make a very big mistake.
The fuck?
It's like I'm breaking into a million pieces and there's only one thing I remember. I have to save the Doctor. He always looks different. Doctor! I always know it's him. Sometimes I think I'm everywhere at once.
I'm not gonna know most of these.
Just to save him.
I only recognize Tom Baker because if you're watching this on YouTube, I literally just recorded part 1 for Genesis of the Daleks in preparation for the 50th anniversary. What's that? Okay, or like earlier this week, so.
Doctor? But he never hears me. Hi. Almost never. I blew into this world on a leaf. I'm still blowing. I was born to save the Doctor.
Mind blown already before the frickin' intro. But I mean, that seems to imply that I'm trying not to look at the screen in case there's like a name that pops up. Okay. That implies that she's a Time Lord, right? I feel like the Doctor would know that. But if so, clearly not.
Do you hear the Whisper Men? For once you've heard the Whisper Men, they'll stop and look at you. One word from you could save me from the...
I'm making this face because I watched the prequel, so I've already seen the Whisper Men.
Valuable information.
Are you bargaining for your life?
And I knew she'd be in this because of the prequel. Just in case you haven't seen it.
The Doctor. I know all about him. Your dangerous friend. There are whispers. The Doctor has a secret, you know.
He has many.
Yeah.
He has one he will take to the grave.
His name?
And it is discovered.
We can't let that terrible man live.
He lives till I understand what he told me. We're going to need a conference call. I'll send out the invitations. You fetch the candles.
Is this conference call going to be via seance or what do you need candles for?
I wish he'd never discovered that place.
So who was that?
Prepare to die in agony for the glory of the Sontaran Empire!
What you up to, Strax?
Master Strax.
Can't you see I'm trying to crush the brains of this stinking primitive?
It's a telegram, sir. Very urgent.
Conference call.
I'm going to have to ask you to render me unconscious. Better use this. Might take a while.
Immediately.
Sleep well, my love.
You too.
So they had to be passed out, basically, to have this unconscious to have this conference call. Creepy.
It better be important. I was in the middle of destroying some very pleasant primitives. Who else is coming?
The women.
The women?
You're gonna try and make a souffle again, aren't you?
My mum's souffle. Although this time I will get it right. This time I will be souffle girl.
Will you?
What's this?
Oh, it arrived today. It's for you.
Assuming this letter will have reached you as planned on April the 10th,
Hey,
find and light the enclosed candle.
that was only like, what, 5 days ago?
Soporific, which will induce a trance state.
And the day after my birthday.
However, as I realize you have no reason to trust this letter, I have taken the liberty of embedding the same soporific into the fabric of the paper you are now holding.
Oh, great. Then why even do the candle?
Where am I?
Exactly where you were, but sleeping.
We are awaiting only one more participant.
Not the one with a gigantic head.
It's hair strap.
Hair, yeah. That's what I thought he was going to say. River. Which, is it going to be River? It is River!
Ah, perhaps you two haven't met. This is the doctor's companion, his current traveling assistant.
Assistant?
Have you got a darker green?
Awkward. Have you got a darker green?
Professor River Song. The doctor might have mentioned me.
Oh yeah, of course he has. Professor Song. Sorry, it's just I never realised you were a woman.
Oh.
Well, neither did I.
Ooh, she's going to love that. Strax. Now's not the time. And River doesn't know her.
This, Mr. DeMarco claims, is the location of the doctor's greatest secret.
Which is?
We don't know. It's a secret.
Discuss his secrets with anyone.
Well, does with her.
What is his name?
Well, I know it.
Yep.
You know his name, he told you?
I made him. It took a while.
Yeah.
A friend of his then?
A little more than a friend.
He's still never contacted you.
He doesn't like endings.
Really?
What else did this DeMarco tell you? How did he prove their value?
One word only. Trends along.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
He has one he will take to the grave, and it is discovered.
You misunderstood.
I just realised I forgot to lock the door.
It doesn't matter, Jenny.
It does matter.
Jenny, it doesn't matter.
Jenny? Did they kill her? Please tell me she's just scared and not in pain.
Jenny,
Okay, she
are
can
you
hear them.
right?
Sorry, Mum. So sorry. I think I've been murdered.
Danny! You're under attack. You must wake up now. Do it! What have you done to her?
We can fix this, right?
You two, Strax. Wake up now!
Oh, they're there too. How'd they get in there?
His friends are lost forevermore, unless he goes to Trenzalore.
He can't go there. You know he can't. The doctor can never go to Trenzalore.
Am I getting warm? Artie! Am I getting warm?
I need more about Jenny, please.
Doctor?
Ha! Clara! How are you? Don't worry. Everything is under control.
Well...
I said I'd look after the kids. They wanted to go to the cinema, but I said no, not until you wake up.
At which point they suggested Blind Man's Buff.
Yes.
And then left.
At the cinema.
The little Daleks.
He wasn't concerned. Really, Doctor?
What's wrong?
He wasn't concerned about her just laying in the middle of the floor? Unconscious?
So who was she? The lady with the funny name and the space hair.
Friend of mine.
What, like an ex?
Yes, an ex. For the exact words, what were they?
The doctor has a secret he will take to the grave. It is discovered.
I don't want to see him cry. That's not okay.
It was definitely Trenzalore. Sorry.
I don't think I've ever heard this name. I don't think I've ever heard Trenzalore, right? If it's mentioned in Classic Who, I haven't heard it yet.
Trenzalore. I've heard the name, of course. Dorian mentioned it. A few others. Always suspected what it was, never wanted to find out myself. River would know, though.
River always knows everything except who Clara was.
Linking you into the TARDIS telepathic circuit won't hurt a bit.
Ow!
I lied. When you are a time traveller, there is one place you must never go.
Where?
You didn't listen, did you? You lot never do, that's the problem. He wasn't talking about my secret. He was talking about my...
Grave?
grave. Trenzalore is where I'm buried.
How can you have a grave?
Because we all do, somewhere out there in the future.
You just said it's one place you must never go.
I have to say faster and Strax, Jenny too, if it's still possible.
Okay, that means it's still possible.
I owe them. I have a duty. No point in telling you this is too dangerous.
None at all. How can we save them?
By breaking into my own tomb.
I am so into this story so far.
What's that?
She's just figured out where we're going. She's against it. Well, the TARDIS doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's fighting it. Hang on. She doesn't want to land. We must be close. Okay, so that's where I end up.
It looks really peaceful.
How do we get down there? Jump?
Don't be silly. We fall. She's turned off practically everything except the anti-gravs. Guess what I'm turning off?
Oh, great. Okay. All right. Well, it's still intact. Okay. Well.
Oops.
You okay? Visiting your own grave, anyone would be scared.
More than that, my grave is potentially the most dangerous place in the universe.
Of course it is.
Gravestones are a bit basic.
It's a battlefield graveyard.
Why are some of them bigger?
They're soldiers. Bigger the gravestone, higher the rank.
So this is going to be like massive, the biggest one.
It's a hell of a monument.
Aha.
The TARDIS.
I can see that.
No.
It's actually.
When a TARDIS is dying, all the beer on the inside starts leaking. So I don't mean it looks like the TARDIS, I mean it actually is the TARDIS. My TARDIS from the future. What else would they bury me in?
Clara. He can't see or hear me, only you can.
Well, come on then!
It's the conference call. I kept the line open.
Who are you talking to? We need to get... River.
Oh, well, he can see you.
That can't be right.
No, it can't.
She's not dead.
Oh, she's dead, I'm afraid.
Probably should have mentioned that. Never the right time.
But I met her.
Yeah. Oh.
Long story.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, she...
Doctor!
This man must fall as all men must.
Here's my gravestone, and what is it?
Maybe it's a secret entrance to the tomb.
Yes, of course, makes sense. They'd never bury my wife out here.
All right, well, now she knows. And yeah, I mean, you know, Forest of the Dead, like, that river didn't die there. I mean, here on Trenzalore. So, okay.
This space is surrounded. Lay down your weapons and your deaths will be merciful.
Jenny!
Well, she's still here.
Are an empire. Surrender your women.
It seemed like our eyelids moved.
She's dead.
She won't stay that way. I refuse.
Get her back from me now, or I will cut you into pieces.
Unhand me, ridiculous reptile.
Don't you dare, Strax. She's grieving.
Are you all right, my love? Can you hear me?
Yay.
See, you have repaired your pet.
I thought that was him.
He died. You told me.
Simeon died, but the creature that possessed him lived on.
Welcome to the final resting place of the cruel tyrant and the vessel of the final darkness. Welcome to the tomb of the Doctor.
The vessel of the final darkness? That doesn't sound super comforting.
So, how come I met your dead wife?
Oh, well, you know how it is when you lose someone close to you. I sort of made a backup.
I died saving him.
You did what now?
Me to a database in the biggest library in the universe.
Okay, all right. We are We are bringing it up.
He doesn't like endings.
Ah!
It was a minor skirmish by the Doctor's blood-soaked standards.
Blood-soaked? The Doctor has been many things, but never blood-soaked.
Or the Cybermen, or the Daleks. The Doctor lives his life in darker hues, and he will have other names before the end. The Storm, the Beast, the Valiard.
How did you come by this information?
I am information.
You were a mind without a body last time we met.
Hold on. My episode just froze for a second. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yowza.
I feel like that could definitely set some stuff on fire, but okay.
I think I remember the way.
You remember the way? That would mean you've been here before.
It's okay. The dimensioning forces this deep in the TARDIS, they can make you a bit giddy.
I know.
Oh.
How do I know?
Oh, yeah. They're in the TARDIS. But they're in the tomb version.
Have we done this before?
She's remembering.
I mean, through a wrecked TARDIS. You said things.
Why do I keep meeting you?
Clara.
You're the one that hooked her up to it.
I was a girl in a shipwreck and she died saving my life, and she was you.
Oh.
What do you mean you keep meeting me? You said I died. How could I die?
That is not a conversation you should even remember.
What do you mean I died?
Oh, fun.
The doors require a key.
We don't need your cryptic, creepy messages.
Is the Doctor's.
Here I am.
Open the door, Doctor. Speak.
No.
Because you know what's in there.
I will not open those doors.
The key is a word lost to time, a secret, unknown to you alone. The answer to a question.
I will not open my tomb.
What is your name? The Doctor's friends. Stop their hearts.
No.
They are unarmed.
So away!
Do not divulge our military secrets.
Stop this. Leave them alone.
Your name, Doctor. Answer me.
Do you want me to do that again?
I don't think it cares.
Stop it. Doctor. Who?
Leave him alone. Let him be. I think I've got him rattled.
Yeah, sure.
Doctor. Who? Please!
Wait, what did he say? I couldn't know what he yelled.
The TARDIS can still hear me.
Okay, so he said please.
I didn't do it.
She opened it.
I didn't say my name.
But I did.
He's looking at her. The Great Intelligence was looking at River.
Is everyone okay?
Was he not supposed to?
Are you okay?
Was that like a mistake on the part of the actor that nobody caught? Or does he actually see her?
Do you know what's in there?
For me, peace at last.
What's that?
What were you expecting? A body? That's not what my tomb is for.
But what is the light?
It's him.
The tracks of my tears.
Less poetry, Doctor.
Time travel is damage. That is the scar tissue of my journey through the universe. From Gallifrey to Trenzalore.
That piece of hair makes it look like he has eyeliner, and I keep thinking of like an emo doctor now.
It's like we wanderers in the fourth dimension. There are some absolutely fantastic.
God damn it.
All the days, even the ones that...
I was both hoping and not hoping that they would forgive Christopher.
Yet.
Doctor!
Which is why I shouldn't be here.
No, what are you doing? Somebody stop him!
The Doctor's life is an open wound, and an open wound can be entered.
I will destroy you.
Not at all. I can rewrite your every living moment.
You will be scattered along my timeline like confetti.
It matters not, Doctor. You will give me peace as I take my revenge. Goodbye, Doctor.
Okay, that gives her to them too. I don't like that glass is still broken on the bigger side, on the larger wood TARDIS, the tomb TARDIS.
He's dying all at once. Dalek Asylum.
What did she say? Did you say the Dalek Asylum?
Now he's dying in London with us.
It is done. It is done.
Both places she was.
A universe without the Doctor. There would be consequences.
The Dalek Asylum. You said it was me that saved you. How? Victorian London. How? How could I have been in Victorian London?
No. Please, stop.
She goes in. She follows the intelligence in, right? And that's how she's in all those places?
The Doctor's timeline has been corrupted. His every victory reversed. Think how many lives that man saved. How many worlds. He saved your life when we met.
Jenny.
This is bullshit. We lose her twice in one episode.
God, oh, please, no.
Reptile scum.
Right. Of course.
Strax, your past is changing.
But hers is going to change too, right?
Die, reptile!
Strax!
Although I can't fully remember her backstory. I don't think she was with everyone else in
I have
their
to go in
group.
there.
Please. No.
But this is what I've already done.
Yep.
You've already seen me do it. I'm the impossible girl.
Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't.
She has to.
What happens?
The Time Winds will tear you into a million pieces, living and dying all over time and space.
But the Echoes could save the Doctor, right?
But they won't be you. The real you will die.
But they'll be real enough to save him. It's like my mum said. The souffle isn't the souffle is the recipe.
We don't lose her already, do we? She just got here. Ish.
Well, how about that? I'm souffle girl after all.
No.
If this works, get out of here as fast as you can.
Dora.
In fact, you know what? Run. Run, you clever boy. And remember me.
No. Clara!
Do not lose her already. There's no way.
Clara!
I just know I'm running. Sometimes it's like I've lived 1,000 lives in 1,000 places. Always I'm running to save the Doctor again and again and again. But I've always been there. Doctor?
Yes? What is it? What do you want?
But you're about to make a very big mistake. Don't steal that one, steal this one. The navigation system's knackered, but you'll have much more fun. Run, you clever boy. And remember me.
Unprovoked and violent attack.
They're back.
We are not all restored.
You can't go in there. It's your own time stream, for God's sake.
I have to get her back.
Use the TARDIS. Use something. Save her, yes, but for God's sake, be sensible! How are you even doing that? I'm not really here.
You are always here to me. And I always listen. And I can always see you.
Why didn't you speak to me?
Because I thought it would hurt too much.
I believe I could have coped.
No. I thought it would hurt me. And I was right.
That's okay. I didn't need my heart anyway. This is fine. It's fine.
Since nobody else in this room can see you, God knows how that looked. You are an echo, River. Like Clara, like all of us. But you should have faded by now.
It's hard to leave when you haven't said goodbye.
How do I say it?
Say it like you're going to come back.
See you around, Professor Riversong.
Till the next time. Oh, there's one more thing. I was mentally linked with Clara. If she's really dead, then how can I still be here?
How?
Spoilers.
Okay.
Bye. Sweetie.
So I feel like that's probably the last we'll see of River. I feel like that's like her final goodbye, right? That's how I'm taking that. I mean, obviously don't tell me.
I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going or where I've been. I was born to save the Doctor.
I loved that scene so much.
I'm the impossible girl, and my story is done.
Doctor?
Now I'm probably gonna look like a freaking mess for the rest of this.
Clara,
I can't see you.
I'm everywhere. Everything around you is me.
I can see you. All your different faces, they're here. What's wrong? What's happening?
I'm inside my own time stream. It's collapsing in on itself.
Well, get out then!
Not until I've got you. I'm sending you something. Not from my past, from yours. This is you, Clara. You blew into the world on this leaf. It will take you home.
Clara, come on. You can do it. I know you can.
How?
Because it's impossible, and you're my impossible girl. Just for the hell of it. Let me save you. Clara! My Clara!
Who's that?
Let's go back.
Who is he?
It's me.
I never saw that one. I saw all of you.
Is it the final one?
I never said he was the Doctor.
Oh, I don't understand.
My name, my real name. The name you choose, it's like a promise you make. He's the one who broke the promise.
Clara!
What I did without choice.
I know.
In the name of peace.
But not in the name of the Doctor.
I'm sorry, what now? So I know that name. Was he in... I have to look something up really quickly. I'm not going to IMDb him, so don't worry. I'm not going to find out like how many episodes he's in. I think he is in a specific movie, and I want to confirm that. So I'm going to Google that real quick. Okay, I was right. I thought he was in Alien, which I have not seen, and there's something funny about that I'll talk about in just a second. Those of you on Patreon probably already know. But I only know he was an Alien since I haven't seen it because he's also in Spaceballs, which is like all-time favorite movie. For nostalgia reasons, it's like what I say is my favorite. It was my favorite as a child growing up. Okay, the reason that's funny that he's an alien is because I am recording Alien tonight. I'm recording the reaction for it for Patreon tonight. This always happens. This always happens on this channel. Like, this is insane. Okay, now if you're watching this on YouTube, it's not quite the same. But if you're watching this on Patreon, you know that like there's almost always like some sort of connection between the Classic Who episode I watch a particular week and the Doctor Who episode I watch. Like, I'll meet a character in one show and then they pop up in the other one. Like, and it's the same freaking like week. The timing just works out that way. And this being, happening on April 10th, it's April 14th right now. And, and that's like the day after my birthday. Like this happens constantly. And now here's John Hurt and I'm watching Alien tonight. Okay. So this finale, I freaking loved it. Loved it. Because I love getting our 3. I think they have like a little name for this little group. I don't know what it is. I loved getting them because I enjoy them. I love the love story between Ginny and Vestra, right? That's her name, Vestra. And Strax is always good for a laugh. We got River back. We had that scene with River, which I think is one of my favorite scenes yet in this show. So that was obviously amazing. And I love Clara and I love, 11. So like, and their interactions together. And this was so interesting, like getting more information on the Doctor. This was such an interesting concept. We got an answer to Clara, which is, I I don't know how others feel about this, obviously. But I kind of love this answer because it was really confusing when I thought like she was a Time Lord when she was on Gallifrey. But this is awesome. And I feel like this is what I like about this is because River was like just as mysterious, I think, as Clara, obviously in a different way, but there were a lot of unanswered questions for a long time with River. And the answer, honestly, when we got a lot of that information on River was so complex for me. Like, I still don't fully understand all of it. I have been wanting to go back through and watch the River episodes to try and get a better understanding for it. I've just been sick for a month. Well, actually, I've been under the weather for like 6 weeks. But anyways, so I haven't had the time to do that. What I really like about this with Clara is it's a simple explanation. It is a simple explanation for a pretty big and complex mystery. And I like that because I love River. I do love her story. It's just the ending, you know, with like the wedding and everything where we finally get all these pieces falling together. It was just really hard for me to wrap my head around. It's still fully enjoyable and I still mostly got it, but like I still have a lot of questions there and things just didn't quite fall like fully into place for me. But this here with Clara is such a simple explanation in terms of like how like understanding what happened. But it makes perfect sense to me and I really, really like it. I really like this explanation of how Clara did all these things. And obviously, now I'm only in the second Doctor in Classic Who. I am most of the way through, I think I'm most of the way through season 6. Now, again, I think I mentioned it during the reaction. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I am heading towards the 50th anniversary, my Patreon people have had me, they're having me watch Genesis of the Daleks and Terror of the Zygons. So I just recently, like just earlier this week, did the first part of Genesis of the Daleks. So I recognize Tom Baker in this. And I wouldn't have before. I would have only recognized, I didn't see 10 in this at all, but it might have happened in like a quick flash and I like blinked or something. But I definitely recognized the first Doctor and I didn't see the second Doctor either. But I definitely recognized the first Doctor and 9, obviously. So that, I mean, like, even just the moments that I did get, not getting all of the other stuff because I don't know the other Doctors yet, it still was really special for me. Now, had they not thrown 9 in there a couple of times, it wouldn't have been quite as special for me. But even those moments with the first Doctor, you know, were definitely a little bit of nostalgia. He's not my favorite by any means, but I mean, I came to care for him. And so, like, I can't imagine if you were somebody who, like, had seen all of Who, Classic Who, especially if you, like, grew up with them, to, like, have all these cool callbacks. And I think it's cool the way they did it. I think they did a really good job with it. I mean, obviously, you know, they're working within the budget that they have to do these effects of putting her back in her and the Great Intelligence, you know, back in the classic stuff. But, I can suspend belief with not so great effects. It doesn't super take me out of the moment. So, like, it was still really, really cool that they even attempted to do it. And I think they pulled it off. I think it was really neat. I am sure there are people who have some problems with this episode. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm still sad about River because I do feel like that was her final goodbye. I could be wrong. Again, I don't want to know. I don't want any hints even. And I do know that there is a video about River's like timeline, her story, like somebody, I guess, like for people like me who don't fully get it, they put it together. So it's like all of River's stuff combined into like one video. Somebody edited it all together. And I was told to wait to watch that. So if somebody tells me now you can watch that, that's going to confirm that River's story is fully finished. So please don't even confirm or deny if I can watch that River video. I'm not going to watch it, not until I am fully convinced that River is not coming back, which would be like which would be like once I finish up Jodie's era. So just like, don't let me live in this realm of assuming that was her final goodbye and not knowing. I don't want to know either way, just in case. But I feel like it was her final goodbye. And that makes me really sad because I really like River. But at least we didn't lose the Doctor or Clara. We didn't lose Eleven or Clara. So we at least have that. And for those of you on YouTube, the next thing you'll see is the 50th anniversary special. For those of you on Patreon, the schedule is quite a bit different because you get obviously extra reactions that YouTube doesn't get. So if you're on YouTube and you want those extra reactions, there is a link in the description below to head over to Patreon. They're also way, way, way farther ahead. And I'll have the most recent full reaction they received in the description below so that you can know just how far ahead they are. But for those of you on Patreon, here is the schedule. Next up, you're getting the Doctor Who movie. That's going to be next week, so April 21st, 2023, which for those of you on YouTube will give you an idea of how far ahead they are. You're going to get the Doctor Who movie. And then the week after that, you're going to get An Adventure in Space and Time, and that's going to be on April 28th. And then there are 2 minisodes that I know that happen before the 50th. So you're going to get those as well. The Night of the Doctor and The Last Day. And I don't know if those are going to be released the same week as An Adventure in Space and Time or the same week as the 50th anniversary. I'm not sure on that yet. I have to confirm which would make more sense. So that conversation is going to be happening in Discord. So if you want to weigh in on that, you get Discord access for being a Patreon member. So head over there and join us if you haven't already. You just have to basically connect your Discord account to your Patreon account. And then you should be in there, I think, automatically. It should just update and my Discord should just show up for you when you sign into your Discord account. So the 50th anniversary special is going to go out on May 5th. And then there is another video that an amazing patron who has helped me with all these minisodes. He helps me with all this bonus content. He also is the one responsible for getting me an edited copy of the 50th anniversary special. The only thing edited are like the names and the credits at the beginning, so I don't get spoiled on who's in the episode. But he uploaded a video and he specifically left it untitled, basically. He removed the name of the video. So I don't know what the video is. I know it's about 31 minutes long. And he has specifically requested that I talk to him after watching the 50th anniversary to see if it's something I even want to react to. I don't know why. I don't know what that means, but I trust him completely. So you may or may not get that. I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't want to watch it. So we'll find out. And again, no information on it, please. Because obviously the title was removed for a reason. And then on May 12th, you're going to get the 2013 Christmas special, The Time of the Doctor. And then the week after that, May 19th, we will roll into Series 8. So that is the schedule coming up for all of this weird 50th anniversary stuff. So again, if you're on YouTube and you're still watching this and you want access to all of that, just head over to Patreon. There is a Doctor Who, actually there are 2 Doctor Who tiers right now. One that is just New Who. It's only New Who content. And then one that is New Who, Classic Who, Torchwood, and the Sarah Jane Adventures. So the one that is just Doctor Who is currently only like $5 US per month. So it's not very much, but I understand obviously if you can't do that. But just so you know, like I try to keep my Patreon really reasonably priced. So yeah, that's the deal. That's what is coming up. That's what's happening. This was an absolutely amazing series in multiple ways. This was an amazing finale. I am nervous and excited to keep going. And yeah, we're going to see where things go from here. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this journey with me so far. If you're on Patreon, thank you for the additional support. If you're on YouTube, you are still supporting me as well. Viewing the videos, commenting, liking it. Those 3 things, especially if you view it like mostly to the end, you don't skip parts, like that really, really helps. Like that's what YouTube pays attention to, is how much of the video someone's watching, how many people are watching, obviously. if they comment on it, if they like it. Those are the things that help YouTube decide to show my video to more people. So you are still helping, and I really, really appreciate it. But again, if you do want to join Patreon, the link is in the description below. If you want to stay on YouTube, absolutely cool. Please just make sure that you do subscribe and, like the video. Commenting would be fantastic. But if not, hopefully I'll just at least see you in the next one.